They're all set. Turffontein coming in. Ready to go, and they're off and racing. Pagoda was a bit sluggish to begin with over there. Top Shot, Crystal Stream were the first two to react from the start. They lead to the finishing line the first time. The Boss Bok wider out. Then came Turffontein. Behind that, Village Deep and the Litigator. Then the grey Tapenzi is racing about 5-6 lengths off the leader. That's followed by Final Occasion and Night Owl with Earth Sky and Highlander. Pomander races 8-9 lengths back. Palace Green along the inside with Before Noon and Pagoda. As they went away now towards the 2,000-metre marker, they come back into view over there, and leading it is the Litigator's gone clear about 2 lengths from Crystal Stream in second. The Boss Bok has got a good early position in third. Top Shot is racing fourth. Turffontain's back fifth, 6-7 lengths off them. Then Village Deep, the grey horse is Tapenzi racing 8 lengths off the leader. Final Occasion behind that with Night Owl and Earth Sky. Palace Green's got a dozen lengths to make up. A close contender there with Highlander on that one's outside. Pomander and Before Noon, they 15-16 lengths off the leader. And further back to Pagoda now as they went towards the 14:50 start. The Litigator by just over a length from Crystal Stream in second. The Boss Bok is racing away in third. Top Shot is here in fourth position. They've slowed it down up front. That's 4 lengths off the leader. Turffontein in fifth. Village Deep is on there outside the yellow cap, and then came Final Occasion and Tapenzi. They midfield 7-8 off them. They followed by Night Owl and Earth Sky. Here's Palace Green is 12 lengths off the leader. Highlanders about half a length behind that. Pomander's third to last. Before Noon is racing second to last. And Pagoda is still the trailer, giving that leader about 14 lengths start. Heading up towards the last 800. They've got 850 to go. And the Litigator still led it by a length from Crystal Stream in second. The Boss Bok is third. Then Top Shot. Village Deep is wider out on the turn. Turffontein 6 to go. Then Final Occasion, Night Owl and Earth Sky. Behind that one is Pomander. And down the inside is Palace Green. 8 or 9 to find. Before Noon is starting to run on Highlander, and then came Pagoda homeward bound into the home straight. 500 to go here. Crystal Stream from the Litigator. The Boss Bok. Top Shot is between runners. Village Deep is wider out. Turffontain's right down the inside. Then came Final Occasion down the inside. Palace Green, and Before Noon is up the centre. 4 to go. Village Deep with 300 to go picked up the lead now. Before Noon towards the outside. Top Shot is down the centre. Then Crystal Stream. The Boss Bok, and running on is Pomander from the back end of the field, coming home strongly. It's Top Shot, Before Noon, Pomander and Village Deep. Top Shot, and here comes Before Noon, is flying at the finish. Before Noon and Top Shot, it's going to get close. Top Shot won it. From in second, Before Noon. On the outside, Pomander fighting out third with Highlander. Top Shot along the inside under apprentice Luke Ferraris, and Before Noon looking to give Gavin Larena a fourth winner on the card today. Pomander is even wider out, and that of course was the ride of Warren Kennedy, who was also looking for a 4-timer. Runs on nicely with Highlander and Village Deep down there inside, but it's Top Shot and Before Noon to fight it out. Top Shot has his head in front. Before Noon got beaten as short head last time out, and it's these two down to the line. Top Shot and Before Noon. Top Shot is short head. Before Noon second. Close as well for third. That will go to Pomander, maybe. Very, very close for third. Pomander from Highlander. Village Deep was behind that. Palace Green finished further back with Final Occasion, the Boss Bok, Crystal Stream. Then came Earth Sky and Turffontein. Tapenzi followed them home. Pagoda in behind those was Night Owl. And that finished at the back end of the field with the early leader, the Litigator. Homeward bound, and here's the final stages here. Top Shot and Before Noon to fight it out, but Top Shot gets the victory at the ripe old age of 8 years old, and he's a chestnut gelding by AP Arrow for Joe Gardner and Messrs. Bruce Gardner and Greg Sadie. Well done to the Alexanders. They've got the win of the last race, teaming up with the leading apprentice Luke Ferraris here, and it's going to go the way of Top Shot, beating home Before Noon. Got tight for third between Pomander and Highlander. Well, that's my Saturday meeting done and dusted. I'll be down in Cape Town for the Sun Met next weekend. Look forward to seeing you there. Alistair will do the bulk, in fact, all of the week's commentaries in the next week or so. So from Clyde Basil, who called the one race today, and myself, it's back to the studio.
All right, that wraps up racing this afternoon. Race number 9 goes the way of Top Shot. That's number 2, the 8-year-old son of AP Arrow. And he's certainly done the connections very proud. He now becomes an 8-time winner from 58 outings. And based on today's victory, of course, I think there's a little bit more left in the tank. Well done to all the owners involved. And, of course, to the Alexander brothers. Luke, top ride. I must say 10 out of 10. You came off the fence at the top of the lane. Obviously, they were crawling up in front and you didn't want to get caught in the pocket. So a tremendous ride. Congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, I must say a big thank you to the connections, Mr. and Mrs. Garden, Mr. Sadi, for the opportunity. I'm just grateful he's come home. He's a lovely old hard knocker and he's really shown heart today.
And obviously over this staying trip, if you have a look at his form lines, he might have been the class package because, I mean, he's run behind the likes of Flickerty by far, who's a nice staying type. So he did have the class on his side today. Yeah,
definitely. Look, he is a bit long in the tooth, but yeah, like you said, he's as honest as the day is long and he's really just brought all his heart today. I must commend Mr. and Mr. Alexander and their outstanding performance feature. He's, to keep the old boys sound like this, it takes something. And so, yeah, big thank you to them.
Luke, 10 out of 10, I must say. That was a tremendous ride. Congratulations. Enjoy it.
Thanks. Another big thank you to my sponsors, Aventure.
Super. Well done.
Thanks.
Well done, Mr. Alexander. Good to have you back in the winner's enclosure. Of course, staying top on Thursday, staying top this afternoon, and this old man's done you proud.
Yeah, the AP Arrows, they weren't fashionable, but I've done really well with them. And what can I say? I think he's just warming up, this old man, and he's looking for this trip. But what a good ride by Luke, eh? He came off the fence at the right time, followed the right horse. And I've got to thank Bruce and Joe for their support, Greg Sadie, stalwarts in the game.
And in terms of trip, Mr. Alexander, obviously these staying races is far and few between, but he's pretty much versatile, isn't he? He can go for anything from a mile up to a 2.6.
Yeah, I think two things suited him today. I think the sting out of the ground, it helped him a lot. And that was a good solid pace, normally Bosbok would go and lead and he got caught in on the fence and of course it didn't suit him. He couldn't sprint them out. But once Luke came off the fence and over this trip, this was really done well and he would fight to the end.
I'd love to hear the banter between Dennis Schwartz and Luke Ferraris because I know they're good camaraderie in the back, but nonetheless a good ride from Luke.
Yeah, I think so. I think Luke gave Dennis a spot on the back stretch. He let him in. But they're two up-and-coming jockeys, and I think we're going to see a lot more of them.
Well done, Mr. Alexander. I know you guys do a lot of good work back at home. Good win on Thursday. Good way to go out today. Keep up the winners.
Yeah, sure. And a farewell to Samuel Stud with Mickey Goss. It's sad that it's coming to at this stage to an end, but I'm sure with the new ownership, I'm sure there'll be great horses coming off that farm still.
Very well said. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Super. Well done to, of course, Gary Alexander, Dean Alexander. Lovely to have the little ones on course as always, and they do good work. As I keep saying, if you're looking to send a horse somewhere, phone up the Alexander brothers. They'll give you every chance. Come and have a word. No, he's gone camera shy. We're trying to get the little one into camera, but he's bolted. He's absolutely out the pens in a flash, and he's gone. So well done to everybody. Top Shots rounds up racing this afternoon, race number 9. Of course, well done to Gary, well done to Dean. Good to have them back in the number 1 box this afternoon. It's been